first boyfriend.
He's watching. What's up?
Yeah, he told me about this girl. He was like, the girl, he didn't even go to prom because he wanted to like go to prom with this girl. And then they went out to, I went through his phone and I seen that they went out to lunch. I said, what y'all go out to lunch for? He said, I went out to lunch so we can talk about where to take our partners.
Okay, but what's wrong with that?
You can ask me where I want to go eat. Why are you taking her out to lunch to talk about where?
Because he wanted to see where.
No,
where
then that's how you have the little bubble. You done said all this about the girl, and then you gonna tell me y'all went out to lunch to talk about where to take me?
Yeah.
Forever, 30 racks ball, or 40 racks ball. Like all I know is ball. They say I'm honorary. Right here on 40 block, a 40 piece from Rocky. I'm finna catch a flight.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Lando XL, Mr. 18 Pockets.
And yo, what's up? It's me, Mr. McGee, a.k.a. Boopy, a.k.a. Born Rich. Lano.
What up, though?
How you feeling, bro?
I feel like $1,000,000. I know I say that a lot, but I do. I feel like...
No, excuse
you
me,
for the cuss, bro.
Sorry, YouTube.
In front of the lady.
Sorry, YouTube. It's
he's a cusser.
It's too early.
Yeah, he's
a
a cusser.
YouTube stream for me to be cussing. Well,
Tyler, I think we should do $1 every time Boopy cuss.
I think we should.
And give it to the guest at the end.
Oh, you be able to buy jet. Shit.
I need that.
How you enjoying this weather though, bro?
Well,
summertime.
I am. Somebody told me I have I got my Diddy dunks on.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that meant, but it seemed very mean, whatever it was.
It's just saying your ass is out.
No, whoa. My ass is never out. No, but my shorts are. I guess my shorts could be too little, right?
Yeah. Fingertips. The fingertip test. If your shorts don't hold your hands to your side and they don't come past your fingertips,
bro, this is fashion.
Wow,
I love my fashion, bro, and I got good kneecaps. I got pretty kneecaps.
Okay, it is all one color.
Yeah, I got pretty. The only time I get on my knees is for Jesus.
Hey, man.
There you go. So let know who we got in the building.
Man,
today,
we
bro?
got a superstar. We got somebody funny. Somebody's an entrepreneur. She wear many hats. Very creative, very creativity going on in her mind as we speak right now.
Yes, sir.
We got the live, the popular, the Nashville's very own. We got
Debria Love
in the building.
Absolutely.
Let me say your name, man. God dang, I want to say it. You're a bully.
A little bit.
You've been butchering it all day. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's up?
What you been calling me?
Who we got?
Foxy Brown.
Period.
Okay, there we go.
Shout out to Foxy. Shout out to
No,
Clarence.
you Fox.
I'm hosting a dance party called Foxy Brown.
I know.
And y'all ain't never came.
No, but I'm coming
y'all
now.
Don't support black business.
I don't really
or
sometimes.
Black women.
Well, whoa. Look, here we go. We ain't even 5 minutes in this show.
Yeah.
We most definitely support black women.
Absolutely.
We most definitely support black businesses. But can y'all kind of put the prices down a little bit? And I'm talking about both of them.
The women in the business.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
Because the money is high, bro. You gotta understand, man. It's getting a little complicated. Somebody I seen y'all had they said gas prices is so much that they don't even look at the gas thing no more. They just go in and say, man, put 20 on this, man. And the 20 should do whatever it's gonna do.
I've been doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't even look no more.
I just say 20.
That's it.
20 on that.
Just give it to me, man.
I seen somebody have a 3.
$3?
Yeah.
Ain't no way. You should have gave him extra $1.
Well, I wasn't there.
Born rich?
I wasn't there. You know when you
rich.
putting your gas in the thing and you look and you see what the last person pulled off. You like, damn.
God ain't tell you go over there and play.
No.
Times is hard, man.
God told me, hey, you better keep that other 20 because you gonna need it for lunch.
Times hard, man. $3 to get you where you need to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the McDonald's. Yep.
That's
Okay.
it.
McDonald's at home.
Not even McDonald's no more. Plus the tax, unless you got the app.
Nah, you're right.
I should say, unless you got the app.
But
I like you, man. You are,
Yeah.
listen, man. Already she has came in, she has changed this atmosphere fast. Soon as your face came straight through the door. Listen, you are most definitely a vibe. Most definitely. I like you.
Absolutely.
Let's get to business, though.
All right, let's get to
down.
it. Let's get to it. All right, so Debria, are you Nashville born and raised?
Born and raised by way of Murfreesboro, too.
Okay, so you're not from Nashville. Okay. From
Remember that when y'all say, when I blow up on my Oprah, on my jet?
Yeah. Well, I already. Well, when you blow up, somehow I don't know why I had this crazy dream. I had a dream you blew up, and I don't. It's something crazy. I was right there with you. I don't know. I don't know what the hell was going on. Right? I was just happened to be right there with you. I was like, hey, yeah, she made it. It's like we made it.
We made it together, all of us.
Most definitely. No. He didn't make it with us. I didn't see him in the dream. It was me and you in the dream, and some more people we didn't know.
That's cool.
Okay, I'm with that.
That's cool. I gotta take the path less travel. Path less travel, man. So
you was in it.
I'll be there. So, what high school did you go to?
I went to Oakland, Ozone.
Okay, yeah, you Murfreesboro for real.
That was very trash in football.
Not no more.
Yeah, not no more. I know.
Championship ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not no more.
Greatness comes from Oakland.
Some of it.
Yeah.
You're right. Are you? So you did you go all the way through, or did you? Okay.
What you mean all the way through?
Like, did you go from 9th grade to 12th grade to Oakland?
went from 7th grade to 12th grade.
Yeah, but we gotta ask. We have a lot of people sitting in that chair that drop out in the 9th grade, 10th grade,
3rd grade.
Nobody dropped down no 3rd grade.
A lot of dummies have sit in that chair.
Whoa, no, they haven't. No, they haven't.
Kidding.
Mr. McGee, what you gonna say about me when I leave?
She was a little too hype. She was on cocaine.
She was on cocaine.
She was too. He gonna say she was too hype. He gonna say that. Nah, he wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I'm the same online in real life. Maybe even more in real life.
There we go. There you go.
Yeah, I like you.
All right, so after high school, college, did you go to college?
I went to MTSU. I got a BS in journalism and a minor in African American studies.
Okay.
Nice.
I did it 4 years too. Wish I would have took my time though.
Why you say that for?
Because I did not do any internships for real. I was just in college just to say I did college.
Yeah.
I love learning. I love school and like the class discussion and all that.
So was college something brought up in your household? Like this, did somebody say, hey, we recommend you go to college, or they force you to go to college or something like that? Because I
had other plans. I thought I was going to marry Donald Trump or marry, before he became president, this was back in high school, I thought I was going to marry rich. And then I went to the Boys and Girls Club and they was like, you can go to college. I was like, oh, we can go to college.
Yeah.
My mom didn't go to college. My dad didn't go to college. My sister went to, I think, a DA school, dental school.
Oh, so you broke the cycle then in the household. Most definitely.
Yes.
Okay, so going to school, you said journalism, right? And you said you wish you would have took your time in interns. How was journalism just in college at the time, and what was your mind frame at?
I loved it. I thought I was going to be on the news. Then I shadowed, and I was like, I ain't going to be on the news because I'm too politically incorrect.
Got you.
But I'm culturally correct.
Okay.
Got you.
That makes sense. That balances it out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm really black for real, and I love everything about my culture. I'll never let nobody talk down about my culture. So in class, I'll be correcting the history people. Like no.
Yeah. No, because I mean, even when I watch your videos and reels and stuff on social media, it's like the news kind of would have been dimming your light. You know what I mean?
Yes, I want my own thing.
Yeah, your personality is too big.
Yeah, most definitely for
news. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want to get to those people though, so we can say the real news. Nashville news is coming soon, dropping soon, so be on my page.
Okay, there we go. Just dropped it. Look, that's an exclusive right there.
Yeah.
I like that. So, when you was in college, were you out? Because we're gonna get to this, but I know like now you're doing interviews. Not only are you doing sit down interviews, you're out on the streets. Were you doing any type of that stuff in college?
Yeah, I did. Actually,
Okay.
that's actually how I learned about man on the street interviews was in college. I was like, oh, this is what they call. And so I used to do them like around college, my campus and stuff.
I see you got very high self-esteem and you're very confident.
You can tell that.
Yeah, I'm most definitely. Y'all, yes.
What gives it away?
That right there. So when you are doing your interviews and you're bringing your personality to the stage and things like that, have you ever got denied because you have a huge personality like this?
Denied. You know, I practice alchemy, so I don't even use like those words like denied. I transform the energy to make it what I need it to be.
Okay.
So if they ever denied me, I never felt denied.
I got you.
know?
I got you.
Yeah.
Maybe they did, but I'm too busy building my own platform.
Let me ask you, what is this confidence? What does your confidence come from?
I mean, I'm not playing. My mom, I have a very good family. My mama believed that I can do anything. So if she believed in me this hard, why can't I? My grandmother, all my aunts, uncles always poured into us to know who we are.
That's what's up.
Nice. Go ahead, brother.
So I want to ask you this right here. So let's step into more of what started your creative journey. Because I can see, man, I just saw you do a photo shoot with Sweet Poison.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was thinking to myself, like, we got the new, I can't remember her name. She was out of New York, but I'm gonna keep going. But I see your passion and I see your hard work and I see every photo you do. I'm like, damn, this dope.
You like it too?
I most definitely like it. Oh, well, I'll show you I like it. I'll tell you I like it. So I want to ask you this. Where does that mind frame and that creative come from?
I think it's just, I see something, I'm like, oh, that could be this. Like, I just see it in my head, like it just comes. And I'm like, oh, I see an outfit, oh, I can imagine the whole shoot around it. And sometimes, 9 times out of 10, it don't even turn out the way the mood board was. So, Pinterest too. Seeing other shoots, being inspired by other creatives.
Most definitely. I can see you working for like Gucci.
Oh, come on, Gucci.
Most definitely. Like when you see, like, just because it's very different. It's a different take, and it's crazy because I can see it, like, it's going on in your head and then you're presenting it to the world. So I most definitely, that's why I say she's very creative. And the first time I ever got to see you was with Cruise Control.
Oh, really? That was the interview? He told me he lost like 14 followers from the interview.
Diane, why is that?
Cause he was saying the N-word. They didn't know he wasn't black. But that's I love Cruz. I love Cruz de la Rosa.
Yeah, well, he look black though.
He's Puerto Rican. He's a member.
Yeah, but he's a member.
He was on the cocoa plantations too.
Is that a problem though? If a different race say the N-word to you?
To me, it used to be a real big problem. I used to have to get on my, because I was raised in Murfreesboro. My friends was like, Obama's president. I was like, I'm not none of you guys' friends. You guys said about Obama again. It was like, we love Obama. We love Obama. I was like, yeah, that's right. But yeah, it was for me, for people too.
How did that change?
But then I realized,
or have it changed?
It has, because they say it to get a reaction out of you or a rise out of you. So deny them that. And now it's like, oh, now you're just saying the N-word.
Yeah.
Now you're looking dumb.
Yeah, you take the power away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you don't react. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like they want that. Even in the news, they pull on certain emotional energy. It's really big. And like rage bait, they want you to.
Yeah.
That's why these white girls get on a TikTok and be like, black women should have. And they know they're going to get a whole bunch of followers.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Absolutely. We were saying that about trolls, right? Trolls and like internet antagonists. Like if you just ignore them, they tend to go away.
No problem.
Yeah, they tend to go away. But as soon as you react or you snap back, they got you.
Yeah. But don't say the N-word to me. You might get popped in the lip. I'm still a work in progress.
Yeah, but sometimes when you say something back, ain't that sticking up for you, like what you believe in? Because sometimes you do got to stick up. Like what we had, something just happened not too long ago in Nashville when we had the white people saying something to the little black kids. It was time for one of us to stand up and say something.
Adults,
right there, right?
Of course. Okay. But the best thing for them kids to do is just ignore them and go get an adult. Yeah. The kid can't win
most
definitely. In that situation, the best situation for those white people not to do that.
Absolutely.
We always try to put it on us sometimes. Be like, what are we? Because I went to this talk. It's called The Republic. It's this black man. He teaches like, it looks like to me, white people about racism basically in the class. And so we was like in the class, like, what should we do? So I turned it on them. What should we do? What are you guys gonna do about it? Because we didn't start this problem.
Yeah, I mean, good points. Right? Good points. And so go back to you then. When situations like that do arrive, do you stick up for us or do you sometimes turn the other cheek or like?
I stick up for us. I hear a white person in where even in the club, I'll be in Margaret Waller or Barstool. I wish you would say that word.
So I see that you say you're very political, right?
Politically incorrect.
Yeah, politically
incorrect.
Yeah.
Okay. I
The best way to be.
Yeah, the best way to be. Yeah, because that's us. We try to stay away from that.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, we're not buttoned up. I mean, when she says she's politically incorrect, it's just like we're not buttoned up. You know what I'm saying? Probably like we should be. We just not. You know what I mean? Do you understand what she's saying?
I understand what you said. I'm waiting on you to get done.
I just think that when she says she's politically incorrect,
but culturally correct.
Oh, I like that. Damn, what does culturally correct mean?
Yeah,
for the people. What the people want.
All right, dope. So let's go back after this timeline, right? So you're done with college, right? What was next? What was next after that?
I don't know what to do with my life.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do now?
We all go through those phases.
I went to college, didn't use my degree, so my family looking at me. You got a college degree? What are you doing? Like, I guess I was supposed to be transitioning into millionaire status after I graduated.
Did you feel pressure?
Huh? Did I feel? Yes, I did. Still to this day sometimes.
See, look, families, man, stop pressuring these kids.
Pressure make diamonds. It do
at times, and sometimes pressure can put walls up.
True, that's true.
Yeah, so you got to pick your poison. You went to college.
I went to college.
Let's get that out the way.
Yeah.
You went to college, and sometimes it is good for a young adult to step back theyself to try to figure it out. Now I'm gonna help you too now.
Yeah.
When I start seeing that you getting off on the wrong foot and stuff. But I do want my son, whenever he gets to go to college and graduate college and come home, I do want him to take time. Not too much time now, but I do want him to understand, like, whatever that you decide to do, let's do it.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Just because
And
you went to
network,
college.
too.
Yeah, most definitely.
Friends too. Find rich friends.
Find rich friends. How important is rich friends?
You are who you hang around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Look at your 5 friends. That's gonna be your life.
I'm happy with him because he got that. You know what I'm saying?
it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put $1 in.
So you said have rich friends. Give me the other 4. Give me 4 things that you live by.
That I
like
live
your
by?
code. Yeah.
Ooh, what do I live by?
You just said rich friends, right? You gotta have rich friends.
Rich spiritually, mentally, not just monetarily.
There you go.
Connectionally too.
Okay.
There you go.
What else do I live by? Ooh, always love. Ooh, y'all making me what do I live by? I don't know. I
Yeah.
just live my
You
life.
love hard?
I love hard and possessively. Learning that too. Forgive.
Mm-hmm. You a forgiver?
Gotta be.
So if somebody cheat on you, you forgive them?
Yeah.
Okay, I like you now.
Just like make sure next time I kiss you, you're kissing him too.
I don't like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I'm gonna be
You wanna
mad
be a
then.
dick? Got one in your mouth now.
That is crazy.
See stuff like that I don't like.
See, look, don't
Yeah.
cheat on me then. I'm tip for tat.
got a
Okay,
point.
you got a very good point. Look, you got a very good point.
And the last one, if they don't come to you, build your own.
Facts.
I
Now I
like
live by that.
I like
I
that.
live by that. I live
Yeah.
by that.
I like that because that's been a big talking point in Nashville this week, especially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So what I want to ask you, well, both of you guys is, once you become successful, are you obligated to reach back and pull anybody up with you? That could be family, friends, someone who's in the same profession that you're in or whatever. Are you obligated to reach back and help people that aren't as successful?
I feel like you should because somebody helps you. Like return it back. I know I will. I can't wait to get rich to spoil my family and my friends, but also not too much where it's like enabling you. Like don't just. I'm not gonna ever like just give you some money. You better come with a business plan and then I'll invest.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not paying rent and nothing like that.
What about you, Leno?
I say on mine. To be honest, I'm gonna just keep it real. Yes and no. Family. Because it's this is a very hard business. What we're doing, it's a lot going on, and it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in what you're trying to build. And once you start building it, and you being able to pay for your overhead, and a little more money come in, you never know the point of when you're giving someone something. You don't know their mentality or their mental of what they're thinking, because you can just see a number and they can automatically think this is what you got. A lot of times when you see football players get money or just somebody sign a deal, they think you walking around with the money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? They like, bro, you just signed a $20 million deal. Give me. You know what I'm saying? It's like they think you got it in your pocket, and they don't understand a lot of things that you got to do to maintain that type of lifestyle, to have them checks coming in.
Yeah.
So I say financially wise, no.
Okay.
I wouldn't help like that. Now I'll probably set up a couple of trusts. You know what I'm saying? Trust for a couple of my loved ones. But after that, I'm more like you. You got to come, and that's just not with a business plan, but you got to come with a lot of hard work, because it's not going to be given to you. Now, on the hand, like reaching out wise though. I mean, you had this conversation.
Yeah.
I do feel like once I reach that status of where I'm rubbing shoulders and getting myself in certain rooms, I do want to come back to Nashville and not just have those guys who do media, because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be more creative. It's going to probably be a lot more podcasts or medias is popping out.
Yeah.
And I do want to be around those new people, and I do want to give them hope, because just think once you get on Oprah, right?
Yeah.
And once the world gets to see you and all the other women, men that follow you and still trying to break through, if you come back to Nashville and you just be around those guys and people and you start sharing your experiences from the elite, they're going to love you more than you just helping them financially or putting them in a room with Oprah, but telling them the experience and how far I had to do this to get to Oprah. And then when I got to Oprah, Oprah was saying this, and I'm giving it back to you guys, so you guys can understand what's going on. But financially, no, and coming out, trying to be seen with the new media people, I would. Now, that's when it can get tricky too. So
absolutely, I know absolutely. That's what I was thinking. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I'm out of here, I'm out of here.
Yeah, tell him you bougie. Nah, he ain't coming back. He bougie.
Nashville has been real. It's been real. It's been fun, but it wasn't real fun. I'm out of here, man.
True.
Because I mean, if you think about it, the people who do just make it and leave and never come back, like, what's the consequences?
No, it's not.
One person may look at his phone and say,
"Who left and never came back?
You know, such and such is a piece of shit," and then that's all you hear. But while he's living in Calabasas somewhere, like, come on, man, you don't have to come. You don't have to come back. I don't think people are obligated to come back. And when people leave,
think obligated.
I don't judge them. I mean, coming back and giving back and going back to the hood.
Well, you do get judged a little bit if you don't come back, though. You get judged.
You get judged if you come back too.
Yeah. That's a fact. If you come back, I was saying this, if you come back and help 4 people, somebody gonna get on their Instagram live and say, he only helped them 4 people. Why he didn't help 6?
Jesus. They gonna talk about you. Gotta live your life regardless.
That's a fact. And that's all I was saying. It was a tricky. But I like we had that I'm happy to bring this conversation to y'all, because I've been having it all week. It's been a crazy week in the city. Shout out to the city.
It has been a crazy week. So let me ask you this. So we're gonna go back into when people don't have the creative mind like you, they reach out to you, right?
Yeah.
So when you get to go on these photo shoots, video shoots, to prepare these artists and things like that, like, how did that make you feel when people reach out to you, like, for your creativity?
I feel like you feel good. It's like a affirmation. It's like, oh, you that girl. I'm like, oh, maybe I am.
So how your parents feel about it? Because you said that you went, because you said that they was like,
they
you ain't
looking
even
at me
using,
crazy. Sometimes they like, if it don't make money, it don't make sense.
But you're
like,
making progress.
That's they don't see it yet.
Okay.
But they still love and support me though.
Yeah.
But sometimes they be like, okay, now you got this degree. I want to turn on my TV and see you on the news. You will turn on your TV, gonna see me, but just not on the news.
Well, they might see you on the news.
Maybe. Hopefully not into something bad.
No. I mean, when they see you on the news, because I'm going to say this, I'm going to go back. I do think Nashville, I look at Nashville radio and I look at Nashville news almost the same. Now, these are things that I feel like, well, these are companies that I do feel like should rotate every 10 years. I mean, that's crazy.
What you mean by that?
Like,
The people?
The people, right?
Yeah.
Because think about this, bro. 10 years growing up, turning on the radio, and you're listening to the same people on the radio. I'm just listening, right?
True.
Listen to the same people on the radio.
Yeah.
Now, after those 10 years pass, it's the new people that's coming up, right?
And it's like we don't even know them.
Exactly, right? And then and you can kind of get tired. You can kind of get tired of listening to the same person over and over again. In New York, they change a lot of DJs. In Atlanta, but they also have multiple.
Absolutely, that's what I was going to say. It's multiple shows, time slots, radio stations, and time slots.
But like I say, still, bro, sometimes it is new flavor can come in, and new flavor can upbeat the ratings.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I would say this though, Leno. I would say like
he wanted. Hey, we got an opportunity to work at the radio. He's gonna take it from
no, it's not even that.
Nothing happened.
We can't lose the beauty of somebody saying, "Hey, I was at radio station A for 35, 40 years. And
Yeah,
if we
most
keep
definitely.
rotating,
Yeah.
if we keep rotating every 10 years, nobody's gonna be able to sit back and we can point and say that guy did it right. For 35 years, that guy raised me. Or
But
this, you know what I'm
but
saying?
I
Okay,
mean,
I
it's
see.
different.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
but
because I remember Della White in school, man.
and Donna White is cool, but we are inspired by those
Yeah.
guys. Without those guys, Born Rich Club, I do. We look up to
Absolutely,
them.
absolutely.
But what I want to say is, now I'm gonna look at it the other type of way. To win, right? To win, you need to have the great team on you. When the players get old, bro, you start rotating them out. You see what I'm saying? When they get to a certain, all right, bro, you've been here, long time. Tom Brady, bye. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean.
Yep.
When
Y'all
the
feel like
Tom
Nashville
Brady,
nice like that? Nice
Yes.
to welcome.
hold on. I said yes too fast.
Nashville nice,
Hold on.
NICE.
What you say?
Welcoming in people and like, oh, I'm a.
No,
you can
but we
get in
stare.
this spot.
I think I think that
'cause
no.
It's like,
That's not- we're clicky.
It's like it's this many.
Yeah,
but we
we're
can
clicky.
always make more, but
Yeah.
it's like we're gonna keep all these to ourselves and not.
No, we stare first.
Yeah.
But that's
No,
why
this
your
is a,
talent got to be good.
No, this is a clique. This is a clicky city. I always say this about
No, because
Nashville.
some people talent not good, and the comments flooded.
No, but
Absolutely.
listen, but that's fake too, though. That's why somebody knocked that shit out. Hey, they took that off my page, bro. It's fake. That's
The boy
fake.
and the followers.
Yeah,
I seen that.
That's fake, though. They took it off my fucking
Okay, I
page.
didn't
Who
But
took it off?
Instagram, they emailed me, took it off my page.
Yeah.
So somebody probably said something.
Okay.
So listen though.
You taking money out of Instagram pocket.
Yeah, for sure. But listen, that's true though. We are a stare city, a stare. When
Okay.
you put somebody first up front, the first thing we do is, let me see, is he good? Right? Because you got so many boxes that you're going to have to check. Unfortunately, now what's going on in my city is if you're from out of town, right, we're not going to like you if you succeed in what you're doing if we haven't done it. You shouldn't do it first.
Yeah.
A national person should do it first, right?
Yeah,
So we'll
yeah.
judge you for that instead of saying, damn.
Yeah.
This
And that's
is-
what she was saying. That's what she was saying. Like Nashville isn't welcoming. I don't.
They're
you
not
wasn't saying it like that?
isn't welcoming. It's just something. I've been to other cities and there's more people aren't like, oh, I got the opportunity. I'm not going to tell nobody. It's like, oh, you do this. Come out to this. I know
I
this.
got you.
I know this.
I got you. I got
feel
you.
like Nashville's more. I don't even want to say crabs in the bucket.
It is crabs in the bucket.
But we don't even belong in the bucket.
But sometimes people want to put you in the bucket, and that's why
It's
I
the
swim.
hand that put us in that bucket we need to blame.
Yeah, let's get it.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Talk more on
and
that.
that's
Talk.
about opportunities for black people here in the city. Is there a lot? Who's that hand putting us in that bucket? And that we got to stay in this confined.
So do you
space?
feel like Nashville have gatekeepers?
Yeah, I feel like everywhere got gatekeepers. Because sometimes I ask people, oh, how can I get in on this? They're like, check the website. I'm like, you could have gave a little bit more advice.
Yeah.
Check the website.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though. So why do you think it's like that? When you say like Nashville people, what I hear when you say Nashville people maybe have the information or resources and they just say, hey, I'm keeping this for me. I think of hoarding the resources, right?
Yeah. You got to ask a hater. I haven't even been a hater. I don't know that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, why do you think? Why do you think people do that? But
Because
I'll
nobody
ask a
want
hater.
to. Well,
You gotta ask
Go
a
ahead,
hater.
Leno.
Go here I go.
Oh,
Yeah.
you the hater?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
No, I know the hater, but he be telling me stuff, so I can answer for him.
Okay.
No, but at times because people don't want to share their platform, they don't want to share their resources. A lot of people are just selfish. A lot of people are just stingy. A lot of people just don't want to see you make it.
And we can make it real too. Because
Let's
I
go.
felt jealousy before too. I'd be like, and that's why sometimes you got to check yourself. Or you
Exactly.
Because what's
Exactly.
yours is always going to be yours. And whenever I do feel that way, I'd be like, ooh. I'd be like,
But at a lot of times too, I do tell anybody that's doing business, entrepreneur, artist, check your ego also at that door, because
Yeah.
sometimes you can be over yourself sometimes, and I
Yeah.
go back into the a lot of artists feel like they should get paid. A lot of local artists feel like they should get paid right now.
yeah.
They got one song. Right now, I used to get paid, and they supposed to get paid the max, right?
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
looking like, bro, I'm not
You
gonna
need
do
to get
that.
off of TikTok.
Yeah, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And then when you say that, you're a hater. You see what I'm saying? And that's where at times some people do got to check their ego at the
Yeah.
door.
Your
But
record label don't even pay you. They give you a loan, an advance.
yeah, exactly, right? But they don't know that. They only thinking I supposed to I'm winning and I'm popping now. So I should get paid like Cardi B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of artists move around, a lot of local artists move around like they already got a major label or they already got top people. Now, I understand you're supposed to manifest it, but not your ego, right? Because your ego can, at times, hinder you from taking that next step.
Yeah.
Because once you keep telling people you charge, and they like, bro, I don't even. You got one song.
Yeah.
I did now.
And do you bring a crowd?
And then rap is so fast now. Well, while I'm spending 2 months arguing with you, now somebody else done came out who is following the protocol, who's building brick by brick. So now I done forgot about you because it's somebody else. So we can't lose ourselves sometimes right there.
I want to ask you about these photo shoots, right?
Okay.
Yes.
I saw one. Yeah. I saw one.
I don't save them, but I be going back looking.
What's that? You had one with your cheeks out, right? So cheeks was out a little bit.
I don't remember that one.
Okay, all right, good.
I like
I don't recall.
I don't recall what
That was AI.
I guess when you do your photo shoots, man, what kind of feedback do you get from family, friends, and even
My
haters?
granddaddy hates it.
Yeah,
Every time I'm on, he be like, "Oh my God, when are you gonna stop embarrassing our family?" I'm like,
Oh, for real?
Granddaddy.
It's
I used to be a Christian rapper. I was
Oh,
very.
you look like one.
Well, is it because the bang?
No, it's because of the glasses.
I heard you say that somewhere too.
Yeah,
I did.
I need my lip gloss. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, we're gonna keep going because I am a gospel trap rapper.
See,
Yes, and you
but
are
my
a gospel
bad, but,
singer.
The feedback. I be getting a lot of lust, but I know how to decipher between it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
But I
'cause
feel
I
like
can see
my
that. I can see
shoots
that.
is more than you got to get caught up on the body.
Yeah.
It's more than.
But it's
the
something.
concept.
Hold on, let me ask you that though, right? So because I want to have this conversation. This is a good conversation right here. Then, so when you post those things before you post them,
I'll take my ass off next time.
No. Keep your ass on there, please.
He said, "Please,
Please.
Did you say please?"
Yeah, keep your ass on there.
This is crazy.
No, but listen what I'm saying. When a female, right, do post pictures like that, because even though men probably do lust, you know that once you taking the picture and you posting it, right?
But I'm not, but they gonna do that anyway.
Exactly, and that's
Yeah.
what I was about to say. Sometimes I
So you
think
make it more though with the stuff you post. You can make it more lust come onto you.
okay. So you saying it's different? So having because you have your cheeks out, and you know that's going to be a little more lustful.
Yeah.
Men's going to be, but the views. So some people do it for the money, for the views, for the likes.
What
For the
about females? When
What?
females see those pictures, how do they normally respond?
Girl, you T. I want you to do my shoe.
There you go.
They love
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. I think you're a fucking star. Actually, every time I see your shit, and no lusting, but when I do see your creativity, I just get so inspired because I'm more of an old schooler, and what I mean by that is the way that I seen hip hop grow. I seen when artists development, so I love when you was right there with Sweet Poison.
Yeah.
No, do this. No, look, and I'm just like, I'm loving this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm a manager, I'm an executive, I am the behind the scenes guy. That's what type of guy I like to be.
Yeah.
And just seeing the passion that you're putting in, and people really calling you and booking you.
Yeah, shout out to Cruz and the Real Deal.
Yeah, most
That being
definitely.
with us.
Yes, I want to ask you this because I seen you on doing journalism in two different ways. I saw you sitting on the couch, chopping it up
Yes.
with beautiful women, and then I've seen you like downtown doing man or woman on the
Yeah.
street, right?
Trolling them people.
Yeah,
Yes, you was.
Yeah, what's some of the differences between sitting on that couch and being out amongst the people? Well, in the frenzy of people.
Out in the people, I be nervous. So when I first go, I be like, ooh. When I was doing it in Atlanta, I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Going out there. So you just got to be on, ready. Just flip it. But with the sit down ones, it's more, I can take my time with that one. But it's still the same energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, you got a huge, but you got a huge personality. Like even when the ones downtown, because I'm watching you and I'm seeing you, because you went up very diverse person too. I see. Yeah, you're gonna ask black, white, green, purple,
Yep,
yellow.
everybody.
So I did see that, and I didn't see. I saw confident really, because that's something I'm looking at too when I'm watching you. I'm like, because to get booked in this space is this is a space where it's got to be high self-esteem and confidence, because
Yeah.
I'm letting my guard down to let you drive my creativity. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
sometimes when I see you, I always see that positive and that big smile. That most definitely that big smile. Look at Lano, he's trying to talk to her.
And you said you've done music. Are you currently doing music?
Oh no, I cannot stay on beat. I don't know why mama even let me do that. I look at the videos.
So how long
it's
was you a
embarrassing.
Christian rapper?
From 12 until like 15.
Was you
I
good?
I used to remix like Nicki Minaj Bees in the Trap. Non-believers ain't believing, then they ain't about nothing.
Yeah.
A million non-believers can't tell me nothing, because I praise in the church. Praise in the church.
There you
That
go.
was me.
Okay.
I
There
be
you
in
go.
there, have my sisters with me in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another one.
Another one? Let me
Give
see.
me another one.
Which one
Because
I
I
got?
really like that right there. So you got to come back out.
Maybe I do. Maybe
You gotta
I
come back
I'm
out.
just not
Come
gonna
on.
make it corny, because sometimes Christian rap can get corny.
Well, no, because I saw Lecrae win. Lecrae be winning.
Toby Nuegwe, they're good. I like him.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
say so when you say why you think it could get corny?
'Cause I
Because you
listen to
can't.
it.
Yeah, because you can't really dive deep into what's
You
really
can.
going on.
The Bible is real life. I don't know why Christian rap, even with Christian movies, they go to a certain space, because the Christian can sometimes be real judgmental where they get unreal, and it's
Yeah.
just like not. It's like not real at all. Jesus split the sea. So you telling me spirits ain't, all these spirits just left, all this supernatural stuff just left for real?
So you believe in a higher power?
Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
that's
You
what's
know?
up. Well, yes, most definitely I do. But I'm a journalist like you, right?
Okay,
so
yeah,
we
okay.
gotta listen also to the other side of the people who like to talk things, because people
Yeah.
do get inside the Bible and they tell me that the Bible is man written.
Yeah,
You-
but
you-
spirit influence.
Okay, see,
That's what they say.
that's what okay.
But the Bible been co-opted too. You got the Council of Nicaea, the Apocrypha. They took all the stuff out and put the stuff in, King James and all that.
So sometimes, that's what I mean, because at times I know what I believe, but I also if we got somebody sitting right here and we interviewing an atheist, I want to hear why he's an atheist and
True.
why he don't believe and things like that. Because
I
I
took a
want
class.
to. Okay.
Atheist class in college.
Oh, give me two things you learned out of it.
For real. What did you learn?
Give me
People
two.
can be good people just to be good people. I couldn't wrap my mind around it before class. Before I started the class, like, y'all don't believe in God. I'll be in there arguing with them sometimes, but I had to stop. And I was like,
Yeah.
they have their own perspective, their own life.
You're a bully when it comes to black culture, I see. You're a bully when it comes to black culture.
A bully?
Yeah, like because you say you used to argue. You say you used to argue. You're not
That
no
made me
more,
a
right?
bully?
Yeah, of course you're a bully.
Why did they make me a bully? I was just
He was
correcting.
like that too,
I don't know
though.
about a bully.
He was like that.
I would just
I thought
say
they are the bullies.
I would say closed-minded.
See, listen.
I was closed-minded at a point. I was
Yeah.
kind of
Oh, okay.
like you. Like
He'll wear the suit.
What you mean like me?
Like
I don't
you.
consider myself
no, but I'm just saying I
Well,
couldn't.
you was.
I couldn't fathom that.
okay.
I couldn't fathom that people didn't believe in God. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like everybody around me believes in God. It's like, what? You don't believe in God?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I could never fathom that. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I would say closed-minded more than being a bully. And shit, I can still be closed-minded. You see what I'm saying? Like I look at people who don't get up and go to work every day.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck
Like,
is
what
he?
you doing?
Yeah, like, you don't
Yeah.
get up and go to work every day.
Yeah, for
Everybody
sure.
around me gets, and then some people just like, nah, bro, I may make $1 here, make $1 there, do whatever it takes. But
What they
real,
say, bro?
I make $1 here.
Yeah, I
make
cannot feed my son like
they'll tell
I'm
you.
just saying with that type of
exactly.
mentality. So I will be closed. Now I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Now on stupidity, I am closed minded. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn
Yeah.
if you don't went to school and you say I got this type of brain right now because I'm closed minded. Yes, I am a closed minded person when bullshit and things that I can't fathom to even
You
reach
got
around
principle
my head.
morals.
Yes, because I'm gonna
Absolutely.
tell you something that I always talk on homelessness, right? I always ask people, how can you be homeless, right? Because I feel
It's
like,
easy.
well, hold on. Well, no, I feel like, well, it's hard. It's not easy to me because
You
I
mean
feel
like them on the street homeless? Or
well,
like,
just homeless, period. And the reason I say that is because I am a guy who done hustled his whole life. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you telling the hustler, man, you can be homeless. And you like, hey, bro, no, you can't because I don't have to hustle my whole life to make sure that I'm got a roof over my head. So if you're not handicapped, disability, or, special
Yeah,
or not like that, you can go to work. I seen functional drug dealers. You seen functional drug dealers.
And
Yeah.
drug addicts.
And drug addicts. That's what
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah,
You
yeah.
seen functional drug addicts before. So
Yeah.
if I know someone who smoke crack but still get up at 6 o'clock in the morning
And go to work.
every day,
Yeah.
you can't sit and give me a reason on why you're not going to go to work. Instantly, I'm closed minded now. I'm gonna show out.
Because the economy and stuff, the way it's going, because we had to live with family before. We had to overcome.
No,
that stuff.
yes, and I have too. I have too. I'm not saying I'm not now. That's not homelessness. What I'm talking about. I'm talking about homelessness where
Laziness.
yes.
Oh, okay.
I think that's where a lot. Like I said, if you're not fighting something, disorderly mental health, like something like that.
You saying there's no excuse?
It's no excuse.
Okay, yeah.
It's no
Yeah.
excuse for that
Pull
because
your
I'm
bootstraps up.
Yeah, you're right. I hate that.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Pull your
Debria.
bootstraps up, nigga.
That's what I
You gotta say it like Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like you. She's crazy. I like you.
Yeah. So, I guess Debria, what's next? What's next for you?
I'm taking over the media world. I originally
Okay.
wanted to go to school for theater. My mom was like, I'm not paying for you to dress up. So I said, I'm going, okay.
Yeah.
Second best journalism, because it's kind of the same
Yeah,
thing.
most definitely.
But yes, I want to do a media company, work on producing films and movies that make people critically think.
So you're a writer?
Yeah, I'm a writer.
So you're a writer. We should do a movie.
Let's do a movie.
Yeah, I'm for real.
Yeah, like we driving in the car and all of a sudden, the world stopped.
Yeah, and then guess what? We got
happened
30
next?
minutes. We got 30 minutes to unwind why the world stopped. If we don't, then the world just totally blows up.
Boom, there it
You
goes. They
see?
might steal that one right there.
Yeah, it's okay, but we got plenty more
got plenty
though.
more.
Come on,
We
we
got
got
plenty
plenty
more.
more. Come on, man.
I like that media company, movies, and shit like that.
But I'm open to see also where else life take me.
Okay, all right.
So you just right. So right now you're open for opportunities that can come
for
your way.
opportunities that morally align with me, morally,
Nice.
financially.
Nice.
Well, you got it. You got Atlanta. You got Nashville. You got
Memphis too. Shout out to
shout out
Memphis.
to Memphis. Most definitely, you got Memphis, and you got a strong following.
Yeah,
I will say that about you. That's another
I ain't
thing.
buy mine.
Yeah, I'm right because there's a lot of people out here doing.
There y'all go.
If I had that, I ain't buying that.
Nah, but that 100. Hey, which one look good? You said the 20,000.
The one that was $119.
Yeah, even
For
Monty
like
Mills.
30,000.
Even Monty Mills posted. She commented and was like, "That's crazy." But I'm thinking like people don't know that you could do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, okay, people should know
People
that you
know.
can do that because people do it. That's crazy. Let me check your credit cards.
Right.
yeah,
Your
man.
statement.
That's why I'm gonna start. Hey man, I'm gonna check y'all. Everybody who got 100,000 followers, y'all got more followers than people that actually is rubbing shoulders with people. I'm gonna start. I want to see your whole credit card thing, man.
Why you want to do that to them? Why can't they buy it?
Because it's not. You're
Well,
right.
they gonna do that.
You're right.
Yeah, they gonna do it.
Yeah, they gonna.
It's
Anyway.
the look of it. It's the look of it. But
Yeah.
the one thing is when these social media companies start being strict about it, it's over for you. Like
Yeah.
YouTube, like all them people bought YouTube views and
Yeah.
subscribers and shit. YouTube put a crack down and
Yeah.
crack
I
down
hope
on
you go
it.
to jail for it.
Kill, nah, damn.
You got a warrant for your arrest.
I be having them. They be in my DMs. Do you want to grow your following? Just for $150. I'm like, I need $150.
Every time I see the Indian dude, I be like, what the fuck?
Like,
you
get
want?
out of
Yeah,
here.
get out of here. Quit commenting on my
Oh,
shit.
that lady.
She's all the lady.
Get out of here.
Nah, they
So,
be on it. They be
so
on
I
it.
do want to say this, man. I like to say congratulations on
Thank
all of your
you.
success. Thank you. I'm gonna talk to this camera now.
Absolutely. She real quick, Leno. You know I gotta ask.
it's
I
over?
gotta.
Oh
ask
no. But he got it. Oh, good question.
Say, I don't want no 1 minute
Yeah.
man.
Oh man, perfect
Oh, well, I'm
segue.
a minute and a half.
Perfect.
Minute and a
Perfect.
What's
my
wrong with
bad.
that?
Let's change the subject.
Yeah, my
grandparents
bad.
might watch this.
Perfect segue. So, are you dating anybody right now? Are you dating anybody?
And you gotta
right now?
say, if you are, listen, man, the camera right here. And
If
we
you
do
dating
edit.
me, they know who it is. Dang. You single until you married. And I
True.
feel like that's why people cheat. You didn't get it out yourself.
No, cheating is not. Listen, cheating is something that should never be a deal breaker. Cheating can happen on accident, and every time, just because someone gets cheated on, it doesn't mean that they don't love you.
You can't cheat if you make a certain amount.
How much? A certain amount. A certain
I
amount.
don't want to have to work ever. I want my nails done, toes done. I get a chip. Oh, baby, go get your nails done.
Yeah.
Don't bring me back no baby. No, not playing.
So are babies deal breakers?
like, if my husband have a baby on
But he rich though.
Huh?
He rich and say sorry. One time he say, "Baby, I'm sorry." It's the first time.
You better delete that fetus.
No,
I'm
but
gonna
he's
be
here.
rich too.
It's
My
here.
man-
It's here. It's here. Him, I'm sorry. I just found out about it.
Sign over your rights to that child.
So you'll be okay with a man. So if you're in a relationship and a man bring home a baby, you okay with him signing the rights over? Is that something that you'll tell him to
He's
stay
not gonna
with
be
him?
dating me.
No.
I don't know who he's
Answer
dating.
that. Answer that.
He's not
though.
gonna be dating me.
So you say
not gonna
you'll
be
be
dating me.
done. You'll be done with the
We
baby.
would never meet.
No, you got cheating in your future.
We would never meet. No, not that
no,
baby.
come
Not
on,
him
man.
bringing my
Oh,
baby.
you said you and the
Come on,
baby are
man,
never.
come
You
on,
said
man.
you and the
No,
baby
me
are
and that
never.
man who has that mindset because my man's gonna cherish me. He
No,
wouldn't
he
embarrass-
is.
He wouldn't embarrass me like that.
Sometimes
And I wouldn't embarrass
Sometimes Hennessy will make you cheat though, and sometimes
That's why I don't like my man to drink no Hennessy.
what you like your man to do? Are you controlling?
Beet juice.
You controlling?
I love it.
Are you controlling? Little. Do you? So you say
You can't control nobody.
I heard her say, I'm sorry, Lena. I heard her say possessive earlier.
Yeah, I'm undoing that.
You undoing that?
Yeah.
Are you serious when you say you possessive?
Yeah.
You always been like that?
That's probably why all my relationships have ended. It was because of that.
Because
Too
you don't
possessive?
play. Give me
What
3
does it-
things
yeah, what
you
does
don't
that look
tolerate.
like?
Give me 3 things you don't tolerate.
3 things. I don't want to give them. I don't want to give nobody who's interested in dating me. No.
Well, I'm gonna give you 3 things I don't tolerate.
What?
Right, I don't tolerate a woman speaking out of turn. I don't tolerate. No, bullshit. Look, no, but one
I like them bossy.
No, but one of my things. But one of my things, I like. Well, I like my woman to be a boss, but I also like my woman to listen and allow me to be a leader. Allow me to drive the car. If you ever, when somebody's driving the car and you can fall asleep, that's because you're comfortable with that person.
Yeah.
So I want you to be able to let me drive the car. I want you to be able to go to sleep. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying on the driver's side. Now if you gotta wake up and say, hey, and tap me to get my life steering wheel together, okay, I can see if you say, all right, no, I'm tired. Now I want to drive because nigga, I let you drive you for the wreck.
Yeah.
I can understand that, but give me a chance. And do not be possessive to the point where you're controlling. You're telling me something. You remind me of a parole officer.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
What does that look like?
Well, when someone just constantly asking you questions, insecure woman or a woman that can't handle what you're doing, because we're entertainment, we all doing something, and no telling in the next year where this can take you.
Facts.
And you want to be able to have somebody.
Professional over here.
Yeah, it's almost definitely you can have somebody that's with you, and I don't want to have to every time reinsure you that I'm not cheating, I'm not doing this, because I can be around beautiful women like you. You see what I'm saying? So when things like that, if you see that guy, you go, come on, man, I give you something. But I'm just saying, but I'm being serious though. When if you're dating somebody, I want them to feel comfortable when I'm around beautiful women, or when I am going to be gone from home at certain times. So you do want somebody
secure your woman, because I only get like that when the tether has not been unsecure. Like I had my first boyfriend.
He's watching. What's up?
Yeah, he told me about this girl. He was like, the girl. He didn't even go to prom because he wanted to like go to prom with this girl. And then they went out to. I went through his phone and I seen that they went out to lunch. I said, "What y'all go out to lunch for?" He said, "I went out to lunch so we can talk about where to take our partners."
Okay, but what's wrong with that?
You can ask me where I want to go eat. Why are you taking her out to lunch to talk about where?
Because he wanted to see where.
Then that's how you have the little bubble. You done said all this about the girl, and then you gonna tell me y'all went out to lunch to talk about where to take me.
Yeah.
And that's how you get. That's how it starts with little stuff like that. Now, granted, I did have some other stuff. It wasn't all him.
Okay,
but you start losing trust.
Yeah, and that's when they get crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's how one can become a parole officer. You start losing that. You start losing that trust. Yeah. Now it's like.
So So let me ask you another question right quick. Once you lose trust in a relationship, why, as a woman, do you keep the man around?
Sometimes it could be sometimes you think you can gain it back. You're gonna keep trying until you think you can gain it back, and it don't work, or maybe find somebody else. Or the money's good. I told you. People who have a lot of money, you play by different rules. This is the truth.
That's a fact.
So you'll keep somebody. So let me tell you something. So money plays a role in a relationship on how many red flags can pop up.
Yeah. You haven't been watching the Diddy case?
Yeah, I watched. I think Diddy's innocent.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey man, thank you guys for tuning in, man.
Kroger's have snatched that sponsorship.
No. I think what's going. I think a lot of what's Diddy going through kind of exaggerated a little bit. Now the video of him putting his hands on Cassie, most definitely he should be charged for that. He, and whatever consequences come with that. A lot of the other stuff it can be questionable.
Yeah.
But I am listening to it. I'm not biased. I'm not judging on either side. I do look at Cassie as a victim. So
yeah,
I don't.
And she even said too. She was like, if I break up with Diddy, who am I gonna go to? Jay-Z's already taken. And so when you
50 Cent.
Sure, he ain't got Diddy money
It's
though. Maybe now.
it's the stability. That's why a lot of times when people stay in relationships, comfortability
and it ends
stability.
because of finances too.
Yeah.
So long as a man got money, is he allowed to groom the woman?
Well, in that case, I guess so.
But I'm at. But
Oh,
I'm
you talking
at.
about with me?
Yeah, because I'm asking on both sides. You just said on her, but I'm asking now on you because you said a man that has money plays by different rules.
Yeah.
So a man that got money, is a woman allowing him to be controlling, cheat because he has money?
A little like a woman who's very beautiful arguing with you. She can do a little. She can get away with a little more. But a woman who's
not
not
with
that
me?
cute,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
you know, you gonna be a little bit. Hold on now, bitch.
It's the
Pack your.
privilege.
I'm the same, but I'm more same. But
Men
I'm
with money is like women being beautiful because it was a
Facts.
gamble
I like
it was
that.
a genetic gamble for me to end up like this, and it was an ambitious gamble for you to get that money. So I feel like it's equal.
I like that. Pretty privilege.
so it's pretty privileged.
Yep.
And financial privilege.
And financial privilege.
You was a hustler.
Yeah.
You had to grind, and my parents had to meet and genetically give me this combination. It's the luck of it. We had the same hard work. I feel.
But I talk to the beautiful woman the same way I talk to
You a lie.
a woman.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
I
Go
do.
ahead and let that lie slip out.
No,
your
I
mind.
do.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm all that too, though. I think I'm the guy. I'm the guy that will draw the line, and I don't care if you're beautiful or. And I'm really more hard on if you're beautiful because a lot of beautiful women. That's all they hear their whole life anyway. Is that they beautiful. So at times, a lot of beautiful women think that they can get over more because they done heard it through their whole life.
And men with money that they can get over because they have got over with it.
Yeah, but that's if you have a man with money with no heart. But if you got a man with money and heart and who,
hard.
yeah, but if you got because if you got a man with a little integrity, just because look, we're gonna get money regardless. We know how to do that. You're gonna be beautiful regardless if you keep yourself up. You know what I'm saying? You do everything, but we're gonna have to draw a line on the communication and the disrespect because just because I got money, men will kind of disrespect a woman more because she probably ain't got more than what he can do.
Yeah.
But that's something that we got to break the cycle on because what end up happening is at times is that look what we going through with Diddy. You see what I'm saying? Look what we going through with Diddy. Puff Daddy probably, used his money as bait.
He definitely did. That's
And-
the only reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
But she also,
Yeah.
but then you can also
you
go
don't know
on
what
her
you're
side.
doing.
Yeah, but you can also go on her side and say that yes, she could have left 1,000 times. But the money, but she was more attracted to the money and the
money and
lifestyle
the
also.
lifestyle.
And Diddy liked her because Cassie is dropped dead.
Yeah, but she's not. But we gotta hold her accountable also though.
Oh yeah.
We got, but we don't because
she's
it's
the
more
victim.
loud.
She's the
yeah,
victim right now.
It's more
I'm
loud.
not- I'm
It's
not
more
rolling.
loud. It's more loud on what Diddy done, but it's not.
hold
But
on.
it's not.
Who's
It's not.
going?
It's whispered on. She did move on. Right,
Yeah.
but she was still in contact with him. Now this is after she done got married
Yeah.
and she has moved on. So now when you have moved on and years has passed by, that's when a lot of people say they healing.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna tell me the last 5 years when y'all was away from each other, you saying you healing, but you really didn't heal because you end up going back.
But healing not linear. Healing, some days just it's over here, you good. It's like we all healing. And this is the case that's now.
But she woke the
this not
predator
Cat-
up. But
this-
she woke the predator
this not
back
Ca-
up though. The predator sleep now. He's with Carisha. I mean he's back now.
But
He's
this is
back.
the United States versus Diddy. This ain't Cassie versus
Yeah,
Diddy.
that's what I said.
Cassie
man.
did sue him, and then he sent that settlement quick because he knew he did.
Well, yeah, and his love too. We had this conversation, so I'm gonna say this. Let me tell y'all something, right? And no, I ain't paying nobody. But if we was in a relationship, right? If we do got the years invested like Cassidy and him, and then those allegations come out, because I had this conversation with my co-host. Diddy could have still loved Cassie. Diddy probably knows her financial situation also because it was a backstory about the financial thing with her, what's going on with her too. And I'm gonna be honest, I would have paid that fast too though. if we would have had a relationship like that before. I think I would have probably paid fast because trying to linger it in court, he's going to win more than she is because he got the money to take care of the lawyers. She really don't got the money to take care of the lawyers like that. Not saying that she still wouldn't have got the money. She probably still would have got the money.
She should have got to work pro bono.
But yeah, most definitely, right? Because of a high-profile case.
Yeah,
but I do think at times women take our feelings out of situations like that. Like, oh, you see he wrong because he gave her the money fast. He could have also gave her the money fast too because, man, I did love this woman before.
Yeah, I can see
that.
that.
And not thinking that it'll go here, right here. Like, I don't think Diddy in his head said, if I pay her, then a year later I'm gonna get indicted by the federal government. I don't think that he knew that part.
Just pay it to go away.
I think it was more like, I'm gonna pay this to go away, but I also did used to love this woman, and she had moved on, but you see they still in contact after they moved on. You see what I'm saying? So I still do got a little couple of feelings for, and I'm gonna go back in what you said. That's when men with money do play by different rules because I think I can't fathom to think that I have a relationship with a woman and we're in a financial bind, but she can call her ex, who she's telling me that she needs to heal from to get us out of our financial situation. I feel less of a man.
Hey.
But I feel less of a man comfortable though. I'm like, man,
We're in the Roy. And that's how it probably was getting slapped. Oh my God, you get slapped. Oh my God, we're in Tulum. And then he slapped me and the chair turned all the way around. They had pilot seats in the car.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
They was doing much.
Hey, that might be, I don't know.
So y'all already know, man. Listen, Cashville, this is what we like. We love to highlight entrepreneurs. We like to highlight just what's going on in the world, in the city, and have culture conversations. Most definitely, we had this queen come up here and she delivered, and she was just letting you know, listen, go for what you believe in. Just because you're on a path for something and you finish it and complete it doesn't mean that is what you got to do in life. Sometimes GPS.
This one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been listening at the wrong one. I'm looking at her, so I've been looking at the wrong one. But you guys get the message, and I apologize. But at times, I do want people to understand that just because you're going down this route doesn't mean that that's going to be the end of the road and the route that you go. Sometimes the GPS system gets you off on another whole totally direction for greatness. So that's what we like to do, man. We like to highlight this. And look, it was wonderful having you. You brought the energy, the smile, most definitely. Yeah. And I see that bang. That bang look good.
Bang. Tell the people your socials, Debria.
I am Debria Love on all social media. That's DEBRIALOVE _ on Instagram and 3 underscores on TikTok. And TikTok, I mean, I'm not on Twitter or nothing else.
You ain't no Twitter?
I am, but I don't want y'all to see my Twitter.
Yeah. Well, I saw it.
Yeah. You ain't see my Twitter.
I'm like, subscribe to
that's why I go for porn.
I ain't doing that now. So don't go up and looking for that. Tom ain't got that low.
But listen, I'm on OnlyFans and I tell people
I feel like my promo, I would kill it.
And look, I'm on OnlyFans and let me tell you something. I've only had to get naked 3 times, but I've been on it for 3 years.
How much money you be making?
I make a lot of money.
How much is a lot of money?
Well, I make enough. I make enough money.
Like what? You got enough to like give somebody get their hair and nails done every month?
No, I make enough where I can cheat.
Oh.
You said that, right?
Wait, are you dating? Are you married?
Well, hold on. I'm everything. But listen, I make enough money to cheat.
Okay. So are you trying to say we're going out after this?
Well, I don't cheat. Right, but like I said, listen, this is what we do, man. You already know, man. This is your boy Lano XL, and I'm gonna say 2 things before we go up out of here, man. Get money, stay true, get money.
And listen, guys, this has been amazing. It's been fun. It's been real.
Yes,
but not real fun. No, I'm kidding. I
like that one.
But listen, y'all, if nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the very first person to tell you today that I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace.